Hi, I'm Mary O'Malley, and I'm a GTD coach. And today I'm here to talk to you about ways to fix your system if it has gotten out of control and you have the urge to start over. I had a client one time that voiced that maybe his system was a little too unruly and maybe he should just declare bankruptcy and start over. So, just like you wouldn't move houses if you hadn't cleaned your room in a while, I encouraged him and I encourage you to just stay put and let's look at some strategies. So Meg Edwards and Julie Ireland, who are two other coaches, also have really great videos on this subject as well. Meg talks about how to leverage on hold lists, and Julie talks about some strategies for managing email. What I encouraged this client to do is to do a weekly review and focus on get current. The weekly review has three pieces. They are get clear, get current, and get creative. And by working on get current, this client was able to look at his next action lists in his email and his list manager. And we worked from bottom, which was the last in, right up to the top of the list, which ended up being the present. And as he went through, he deleted things that he'd completed. He deleted things that were no longer going to be completed because too much time had passed. He moved things to someday maybe, and he kept things on his list if that was appropriate to do so. Then we moved over to waiting for and did the same thing there. Deleted things we were no longer waiting for, moved things to next actions that he had gotten information back on and was ready to move forward. And I always encourage clients to check their waiting for lists on a Wednesday. If that sounds intriguing to you, I'll also include the Waiting for Wednesday video below. So go ahead and check that out. And then also this client, we did a calendar review. We looked back at previous calendar data, and then we looked out moving forward and captured any next actions or agenda items that worked for him. I also stopped at this point. We did not do a project review. We set that out for another day because, again, we're just trying to manage overwhelm and get the system current. And by that point, everybody was just a little bit taxed. It was a little too much. So if that is what sounds like might happen for you, please feel free to pause and pull out your project review to do at a separate time. So in recap, if your system has gotten a little out of control and you have the urge to start over, first, a strategy to try might be to do the get current piece of a weekly review. If your projects are a little dusty as well and that feels overwhelming, pull that project review out and do that at a different day or a different time. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please go ahead and leave comments or questions in the chat below. And if you found it helpful and you'd like to hear a little more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much.
For more GTD resources, visit davidco.com and David Allen's YouTube channel. To explore coaching, email info@gtdfocus.com or visit gtdfocus.com and click Talk to a Coach.